first of all, just tell us how it's going on the old bike.
Yeah, I'm doing a few miles. I probably average about 120 a week, between 100 and 120 a week. We're all according how busy I am, obviously, but no, I'm hopefully going to be fit enough to complete it. Although I did an 82-mile ride last Sunday, and the last 20 miles or so was the hardest thing I've ever done, ever. So to do that 4 days on the trot is going to be a massive challenge.
Yeah, I know you're raising money for charity. We'll talk a bit more about that. But Jeff Thomas is a big part of it being involved in all this. Of course, he's the figurehead. Have you had much dialogue with Jeff?
Yeah, I'm not his best mate, but I have had conversations with him. One, I like going out on my bike. Two, I can do the bike ride, which I enjoy doing, and it's for a great cause. And Jeff happens to be a foundation of the leukemia and lymphoma research, so it ties in nicely with the football relationship. He's a hell of a nice guy to talk to on the phone. I've never spoken to him personally face to face, which we will do on January the 19th when the official opening starts of the fundraising, but he seems a top guy. He's given me a few pointers and tips on the ride and what I need to be doing and training wise and stuff, because he's as fit as they come.
You've got a lot to live up to, because last year you were raising money and raised thousands here with the football club, and other people are involved, so you've set your mark, haven't you?
Yes, and I can't thank those people last year, people that helped, like you and the club and everybody that helped and everybody that donated. I can't thank enough, and they've changed that little girl's last 2 years, however long the illness takes to kick in, but they've made a huge difference to that family. They bought a caravan, they've been away, they've done, I think the last email I got read something along the lines of we've done everything we wanted to do with Imi without having to worry about money. And I think as we set out for 800 quid and we got to over 8 grand, I think we've done and everybody can be really proud of themselves. So
we're moving towards January the 19th, did you say, launch day? So
yeah.
I think you've already set your timetable out, have you? And
yeah, what are you
going to do?
I've got a great team again behind me, the same people that put all the time and effort in last year. Scott's instigated the diary, as it was, for the and I think you're penciled in for every night of that, so you better take note of these dates.
I've got them down.
I'm going to have to look, if you excuse me, I'll just have to look down to...
what you've done is kept a varied sort of events as well. There's something for everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got... although officially we've started now fundraising, I'm going into schools, as many schools as I can, and Nick from the soccer centre has been brilliant with that, helping me and inviting me into the Respect campaign, that they go around all the schools in the area and I can go in and say my little bit at the end of it, and do I deserve respect for doing what I'm doing, and trying to tag along to that. And the schools have kindly said that they do whether it's this term or next term, a non-school uniform day, and every child brings in £1. So if we can get in every school, or even say 20, averages £200 a school, we're going to make a lot of money. And Nick's done wonders, because that is a big catchment for fundraising the schools. So we've started now, is what I'm trying to say, and officially we've got an opening on the 19th of January, which is and it is in the Carlsberg Suite here. It's £5 to get in. It's there's a band called The Sway, and I'm sure all local Crewe people will know the band The Sway. It's my friend who I do go out on my bike with occasionally. He's a policeman, so any trouble he'll lock you up. But no, it's a super band, really, really good band, and when they go around and play in the pubs, they're all packed solid. So we're going to start off with a band. There's an Elvis impersonation, and I don't know the name of him, but he's meant to be the absolute, he's meant to be really, really good. He's going to come along and do 5 or 6 songs. Jeff's coming to have the link with the leukemia research, and my friend's son, who's got cerebral palsy, is going to come for the link for the Coolbell Children's Trust. So that should be a really good night, and that's £5 to get in.
Then what happens then?
We go on to Easter Bingo, which is Sunday the 17th of March.
I haven't got to call the numbers, have I?
Probably.
You're setting me up here. You haven't told me that one.
That's Sunday the 17th of March, Easter Bingo in the Alexandra Suite, and that's £3 to get in, plus whatever you do with your lines or your whatever. What I don't understand it, but proper bingo players will understand. Then we go on to the 13th of April, which is the ASI Player of the Season Awards, which goes without saying. That's a Carlsberg Suite, and I think that's just a year-on thing. I think that's £25, which is what it is every year. And on the back of that, we'll just do an auction and a raffle, and like we did last year for Imi Shimmy, really. And the last sorry,
golf day, haven't we?
Yeah, we have got a golf day. That's on Tuesday, 30th of April. Obviously, we gauge the date as we go along the season to see where we are in the division. Obviously, if we're at the top, then we might have to rearrange that. Hopefully, we are. And that's at Crewe Golf Club in Haslington. Now, there's teams of 4, obviously. The booking forms will be in the club shop and Crewe Golf Club in Haslington to pick up from the head pro there. It's £50 a player, so it's £200 a team. There will be players available to play in your team if you so wish. There is a limited number of players that can play golf, and none of us play very well, but there will be a few. Just bear in mind, people that are interested in golf, that if you invite a player in, you will have to subsidise the player's fee. That's just the way it goes, I'm afraid. So they'll be available from the club shop, the entry booking forms, and from the golf club from Thursday this week.
And then you round off with your big night, do you?
We round off with an evening with Bob Scott.
Legendary, yeah.
Yeah, so I believe Friday the 24th of May. That's only a week or so before I actually go. That's in the Alexandra suite. That's £10 to get in. Hopefully, and I've not spoken to Mr. Baker yet, but I'm sure we can fill him up with ale and wine, and he could put his party piece on for us if we get a table safe enough. And
I'm pretty sure everybody will join in, and you're looking forward to it.
Unbelievably looking forward to it. You know, it's 2 unbelievable causes. The people around the area that donate and help, and both need all the credit. I'm just going to get on a bike and do 80 miles. And that's, you know, it's going to be difficult, but it's nothing like the hard work that people put in to actually get this moving. So a big thank you before we even start, really, for the people that have donated already. And I get people coming up to me in the bar saying, "Steve, here's a tenner, put that in you." And I've opened up a charity account so that everything goes in. I've got, you know, everything up and running. But there'll be things I need to add as we go along. We might shove a race night in somewhere along the line, but let's see. I don't want to drain people of one, their money, and 2, their energy. So we'll just see how we go as time goes on.